What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the Gould's Gaming and Tech channel. You know we always have to stay up to date, give you guys the best information as possible, and constantly give you guys content that you want. If you have the Galaxy Z Fold 5 or even of the previous iterations of the Z Fold, you might be interested in the best cases for this phone, and you also might be interested in the thinnest cases. Now, right here we have the Latercase. This is by my guy Lou Later. If you don't know, he is the brains behind the Unbox Therapy channel. I decided to finally get one of his cases. This is my first time with this case. I've never used one of his cases, and particularly I usually go with the Pitaka case that I have right here. It is one of, if not the thinnest case that you can get for any phone. I usually go with them, but I figure, let's switch it up a bit. Let's show Lou some love and let's check out his case. So that's what we have here. So we're going to do an unboxing and also pretty much a review, because not much to kind of, I don't need to live with this for a while to do a review on it. As always, if you don't know, if you're new to the channel, Spidey, he is my official co-host on this channel. We like to keep these videos short so we can get you guys from point A to point B as quick as possible without wasting any time. So without any further ado, we're gonna hop right into this case. I'm pretty excited about it. This is the Cyber Edition Lou Later case. This is the midnight color that we have right here. So first thing to know is the price. Now, you can't get this case on Amazon like I do with most of the cases I show on this channel. So you can get this case on the latercase.com website only. It is exclusive to that. Now, this case runs for about $59.99 on that site. Now, for any purchase, pretty much, because I've tried to do several purchases on it just to see if the number changed, there is a 10% discount code when you initially go onto the website. So this case should be a little bit cheaper. It ended up being about $53.10 after the discount, but that is before tax. So what do I think about the price? From what I've heard, his cases are really good. And the main thing I like about this case is that it covers the camera cutout and the camera modules. Unlike this one, it's pretty much a huge cutout for the entire piece right here for the cameras, but I like how this one is individually cut out for those. I heard the quality is pretty good, so we're going to see. I don't foresee people looking for this kind of case for protection primarily. It's more so the aesthetics, the look of it, and if you want more of that true feel of your phone, that's why you would get a thinner case like a Pitaka case or a Later case. All right, so let's unbox this really quick. As you can see, we have the packaging, pretty noticeable laminate Latercase logo on here. At the bottom, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it says the impossibly thin phone case. And then on the back, you have the socials. Is this the socials? No, it's just some details. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's just some details about the case and the production of it. It says, let's see. It says impossibly thin, featherweight, superior texture, space age materials, stronger than steel, ultra precise and simple install. I'm pretty sure it's fairly simple to install. So let's pull this apart right here. It has like a little magnetic latch. But yeah, you just pull this open, and then you have a tab right here that you can pull and manipulate to get your stuff out of. But then you pull this out. It feels like the Galaxy Z Fold 5, like the, or not the 5, but the 2, the packaging, the little butterfly packaging, almost. But you pull it out, you have a little sleeve there, and then this is the case right here. As you can see, again, this is the midnight colorway. This is the Cyber Edition. You have a little foam pad right here with just a Twitter icon and an Instagram icon. So let's pull that out, put this to the side. And then you have the top piece on the bottom, and then nothing else in the box. So you pull that out, you have a two-part case, the top piece and the bottom piece. As far as the cutouts and the buttons, you have 3 individual cutouts for your camera modules. You have a cutout for your flash right here. If you go to the bottom, you have a cutout for your charging port and a microphone. If you go to the side, you have a pretty noticeable cutout for your volume up and down rockers and your power / big speed button. Then on the top, you have a cutout for more microphones. And then on the inside, you have a little branding, a little Latercase branding right here. Nothing on the back. You go to the top piece, as you can see, cutout for your speaker, microphone. And then on the bottom, another cutout for your speakers right here. You do have some adhesive taping right here that you need to peel off so it can stick a little bit better. But yeah, no buttons, only cutouts, which is completely fine. Let's talk about the feel and the grip. Now, obviously you guys can see just by looking at it, there is no S Pen slot. So if you are a big fan of using an S Pen and carrying it with you or with your case, you won't have that. But if you don't carry it often or you don't mind, it won't make a big difference. But right here, you can feel the feel and the grip of it. It feels very textured as opposed to the Pataka case. The Pataka case, it has a design on it, but it feels very smooth and matte. This also feels smooth and matte, but it's rigid. It's like a texture. It's like some kind of raised material on here. You definitely won't be able to tell from looking at this through the video, but it's definitely some type of raised material on here. And it feels like it's pretty firm in your hands. Like once you put it on, like it's not gonna slip. Again, the Pataka doesn't slip, but it's more of a smooth surface, so it could feel like it might slip a little bit more. And then the top pretty much feels the same. It's very flush, matte, but there's grip to it, and there feels like a raised texture, like little beads or something almost. That's kind of the best way I can describe it. As far as fit and protection, I can't talk about fit and protection without placing this on my phone. So for the first time, make sure we don't have any adhesive on here we need to peel off. Fit and protection, let's slap this on. And then we're going to peel this off. So peel that off, and you no longer need that. So let's put that away. And then you put this on top like so. And then just press the edge right here just to make sure it's maximum stickiness. The fit is absolutely perfect. Now, I'm gonna explain what I mean by perfect. It's like, bro, it's a case, it fits. There's a big difference between this case and the Pataka case. All your camera modules, they cut out, and it's very precise. Same thing with the flash. It almost looks dead center as far as the cutouts for what they're trying to make room for. The speakers, the microphone, on the bottom, the charging port, speaker and microphone as well. No hinge protection right here. The fit is great. The protection, obviously, no hinge protection, but again, the fit is great. So let me show you guys what I mean by there's a difference in fit between this case and the Pataka case if you're thinking about getting either or. As you can see right here, this case pretty much goes all the way up to the edge of where that hinge is about to start. Just for a quick comparison, I'm going to show you guys what the Pataka case fits like. Now, I looked on their website. It was meant to be designed this way apparently, because that's how it shows in the renders on the website. But to me, I've always had a personal issue with this. For some reason, it bothers me. Maybe because I'm a little bit OCD and it feels unfinished, but maybe that's just me. But look, as you can see, there's a substantial amount of phone sticking out right before you get to the hinge. Again, I know it's nitpicky and it's very small and minor, but that bothers me. Again, as you can see, it has a full window for all three camera modules. All right, so now we're going to speak on the wireless charging. This does not have MagSafe, so there's no point in testing that, but we have a wireless charger right here. We're going to just throw this on and see if it charges. And there you go. You have this thing charging with no issues. Just sit it on there, give it a second. The last thing on the list is drop resistance and reliability. So we want to look at the edge control and how reliable this case would be if you were to drop it. Is the case going to chip? Is it going to pop off? It feels secure. It doesn't feel loose by any means. The edges don't just pop off. You actually think about how you need to pull it off before you actually get it off. You can't just slide it right off, because the individual camera modules are also providing another layer of security, at least when it comes to the case staying all the way on the phones. And as far as like edge control, so when I say edge control, what I mean is how far does the edge of the case raise above the actual phones. Again, a little bit tough to depict via video, but as you can see, maybe right here, the edge comes up a decent amount, at least for me, for a thinner case. And I would imagine if this does drop this way, I know the case is not going to pop off, but it should somewhat protect it. Now, if it's like a three-dimensional object and it lands like this, then yeah, your phone's going to be exposed to whatever damage. But again, I have a tempered glass screen protector on my phone, so I'm not really worried about that. It's going to be good no matter what. Spidey is giving me the signal to wrap it up, so that's what we're going to do. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I actually like this case for my first time using it. It feels great, it looks great, and I'm going to be rocking this case for a good amount of time. So, Lou, Unbox Therapy, I give this one a thumbs up. This is good, this is good. If you know of a better case that I could get, or you guys have one, feel free, let me know, and I would definitely check that out. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you in the next one. Peace.